I haven't actually done much on it recently. In the last week, I've been pretty busy on getting another job out the door, but I've been back on it today, and I was really pleased to find that it's actually been aerosoled in black under the bonnet. So if you can see that, that's how it all was, with the black aerosol on it. And then I started washing it off with thinners, and then we got back to the original blue, which you can see that blue was quite a lot lighter than the colour it's been painted. Bit of a wishy-washy blue, that one. But I was good. I was really pleased that all this shit paint came off, because it'd be pretty straightforward to get that back to a good bit of metal and into a good position for painting. So I want it really proper glossy under here. That plate was already on there. I'll just, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, and saves me putting one there. So the plan is to get the underbonnet area dealt with. The inside of the car is pretty much ready for paint work, all the headlining's out and everything. So I've got to do a little bit of work on just that front rail there, a little bit of filler work to smooth it off. Those like aluminium plates will be going on the floor. They cover the old holes in the floor where bits were, and that was where the handbrake was. So my plan is get the underbonnet area sorted, and then I can get that painted under there, all in the body colour, and mask that off and not revisit that. Get the inside with the Raptor blue stone chip on the floor and on the wheel arches, which will look really nice in there. I put a little bit of filler on the floor there and knocked it back a bit, smoothed it off, because it'll just look like brand new when I paint on top of that. Yeah, gloss up on the top bit, then we can mask the inside off and come back to that. Well, unveil it another day, then crack on with the outside, which is good. The outside is good. Got to do the inner wings and under the wheel arches here, but well, that's just a job. That's it, just needs to be done. So yeah, we'll see a lot of difference by this time next week. I've got other jobs to do at the same time, but at the moment it's all going nicely. So yeah, watch this space. So I'm part of the way into revealing the paint under the wheel arches, and the shame is that what's happened is that the bodywork's so good on this car. What they've done, they've just under-sealed on top of the mud and stuff. So if you look at this here, so this is the under seal, and underneath there it's all the mud. And if we go up inside here as well, with all these jobs, you get to a point and you say, right, well, that's good enough. It's not good enough yet, but it's getting there. I mean, under the bonnet has come up so well that it's not going to need a lot of work. A little bit of a rub down, but that's all the original paintwork underneath there, and it's fantastic. You know, it's really good. The amount of these cars that I get, they're rotten. And someone's just covered all that up with black aerosol, but I suppose it wasn't worth their while to do the job properly. But when this is finished, this is going to look like a brand new car underneath here. So there's the body number. It's going to come along good. So, you know, it's not going to be a full major underneath and everything paint, but all the bits that you're going to see are going to look fabulous. So yeah, we'll just carry on and see what we end up with, but it'll be good. This is the A35 rally car. I haven't been doing much on it lately. I've had a few other jobs to get through, but the plan is get it all painted inside the car and under the bonnet. So the inside, I've taken all the underseal off the main floor areas. I had to do a little bit of welding on the floor, and then I actually got a bit carried away and put a bit of filler over the edges, so it looks really nice when it's all painted. The grey bits are aluminium plates that are just going to seal them to the floor. That's where the brake pedals and the master cylinder would have been originally. We just seal them off, and then the whole thing I'll paint it inside with Raptor, which is a tintable stone chip, so it will be speedwell blue inside on the floor in the stone chip, but then all up inside there it'll be lovely and shiny all around the top edges. Under the bonnet, just started doing a little bit today on it. Was really pleased to find that where it was all black and that's just aerosol paint, so when you get on it with a brush and some thinners, it all comes off again quite easily, revealing the original paint underneath, which might be Riviera blue, I'm not really sure, but it's much lighter blue than the car is. But the paint work underneath and the body underneath that paint is all good. That plate was already there, which is handy because that's where the pedal box is going to go. I'll just tidy it up and do a little bit of extra welding around it, but that will work good. So it's all progressing nicely, and then under the bonnet that will all be painted speedwell blue, nice and shiny, because I like them nice and shiny under the bonnet. Inner wings and behind that bit there, the hidden bit there, that's all going to be in blue. It'll probably be shiny blue up that part, and then stone chip blue in that section there. On the underside of the car, I'm just going to leave it black. So it's progressing and it's coming on good. It's a really good body shell, so it's quite a nice job to do. Just got lots of little bits and pieces around it, but nothing major. I think this is going to come out really beautiful, this one. Can't wait to see it finished, to be honest.